Before starting this video, I just want to say thank you to all those who checked out my little short. It got to around 1k views with 30 likes, and for myself, just starting out, that's pretty fucking cool. So thank you to you guys who checked it out and put a like, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing a little recap on an iRace I did. It sadly was one of the most unfortunate iRacing games I've had to date. But originally I was going to do a video on Payday. It just came out, but the servers are going to shit, so nobody can join servers. We're always having server connection issues. So I said, fuck it. I got a little iRacing replay save since I knew like how unfortunate this race was for me and how close I was to originally winning it. So why don't I share my grief with you guys for a little bit? I guess I can run you through some tips too, if in case you guys want to get into iRacing. You guys already aren't. When you're always qualifying, it does depend on the track, but most tracks like Charlotte that we're racing at here, your first lap that you're qualifying, like I'm doing right now, you want to stay as close to that wall so you get as much momentum coming to the start like I'm doing right now. And then on your second lap is where you get that inside line and you put out a blistering time. So you see, I transferred my line to the inside line and then inside line again. And if you guys ever just curious on what I'm doing, I left all the telemetry down there, or telemetry, however you say it. It's all down there so you guys can see what I'm doing on the gas, how I'm steering my car, if I'm counter steering, when I counter steer, all that. And yep, so that got me in position first. You can see down there. So we'll get to the race now. All right, so we're at the race now. We're about to go green. 10 car behind me. He was the guy who was probably the car to beat on the track. And me and him, we get into some little battles during the race. Definitely the best driver, but also very aggressive, that number 10 car. Now, I get an amazing start here. I think I might have jumped a little, but I hadn't started pulling in a long time, so I was a little rusty with my restart. Just wanted more so make sure I got ahead of everyone. Didn't fuck myself too bad in the start. So as you can see, I get some nice clean line. And then, oh, caution's already back out, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we're restarting the race again just after that caution. 10 car gained a position on me. Now he's on my outside. That start, I think I did a little better on not jumping. I still got an amazing start. I still was able to clear myself before turn 1. Yeah, I think a caution comes out pretty damn soon again. Yeah, I was bad fast this race. I don't know what was going on, but or if it was the people I was skilled with, but man, I was just able to keep that lead and nobody was catching me. That 10 car had a few runs. Like I said, we had a couple battles, but which we'll see later on. But for now, I really just gained about a second gap. I'm able to keep it to about that. Well, that's a little less than a second there. But, you know, 0.6 to 1 second behind. I was able to kind of keep it around then till, like, I'd say lap 20, lap 30, I think he started ruining his tires a bit, and then I started really building a gap. Yeah, you see, he's kind of gaining. He's got that speed. He's got speed, for sure. I have all the voice chat turned off. I don't have the fucking... when I'm racing, people just bitch for no reason. It's annoying, and I don't need to hear it. And sure, when I'm wrecked, I'll bitch, but I don't... It's not worth going in the chat and bitching the guy out, because what's it gonna change? Nothing at the end of the day. You know, if ever there's a time where I feel I was done wrong and they should be paying a price for it, I'll just go and simply report them to iRacing and they'll get a 2-week ban. This is all I need to do. But as you can see, this 10 car man, he's not letting me get away. He's not letting me get away for a good bit here. He just kind of stays there. And he's getting close, man. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see from people, I mean, lower ranked people, because that's who I play with. So I'm not calling myself fucking better than anyone, but one thing I do see is a common mistake from a lot of people up in my position at this point, and is they tend to get very stressed on the rear view mirror. Like, you know, they be seeing that 10 car gaining and they're like, oh fuck, man, I've got to change my line. I've got to get more into the corner. Man, just keep running your line. Try to save the tires, man. If you see that car behind you is gaining, save those tires, man. Let that guy pass you. Unless you really feel like you're faster. even on, you know, even if he's got newer tires and you're like still keeping up, try and go for it. But like, my suggestion is always try and save your tires, because I know, especially when I was in this race, I was watching that guy behind me and I knew he was fucking shredding his tires. So I was just simply telling myself, just keep running your line, save those tires, and we'll see where it goes. If he makes a pass, he makes a pass. If he doesn't, then I keep the lead for now. I'm definitely not gonna let this guy pass me because of a mistake I'm gonna make. Yeah, you see him. You see what he's doing? That's when you overdrive the corner and you go a bit more out. That's overdriving that right front tire. And once that is the tire, in my opinion, you want to wear out the least. It is hard, but if you can get more wear on that right rear, at least for myself, I find it's better. I would much rather drive in loose conditions than drive a tight fucking car. And that car gets tight as hell once you lose grip on that right front. Because if you're thinking about it, that right front's what's making your car not go sliding up the track, right? It's doing the most turning. It's got the most it's got more, what do you call, distance to cover. So it's just there holding your car from sliding up the track. So once you lose grip, man, on that right front, you are gonna start sliding up the track a little bit. But as you can see, this guy he knows, I think he's learning that outside line to kind of curve it on the inside and get a little more speed off the exit. But as it stands, he doesn't have enough speed to pass me right now. He gets close enough to get in my dirty air, and it gets him a little loose, and he has to slide back. So he's trying to now get on that outside line to get in the clean air and try and make a pass. But I don't think he's fast enough for it. At least that's what I'm thinking in the time. This is what I should have said. I'm thinking at this time, like, he doesn't have enough speed to pass me on the outside. He can match me, and he might try to overdrive me to get to my door. But if he overdrives, he's going into that wall. He's way harder on his right front than I am so far. Oh, there. He got loose there. Yeah, he definitely got loose getting into that corner. Yeah, as you can see now, I've kind of developed a gap here. We can go a little faster here since there's not much fun stuff going on. Kind of getting boring. So, yes, in this race so far, all is well. We are first. We are gaining on the leader. Okay, and here's where the caution comes out. We'll see for what. So number 19 makes a low side move. Just did not have the rubber to make that move. Had his tires ruined. He slid on the straight going into turn 1 and slid back up the track. Good clean spin though. Saved himself. Seemed like he didn't want to race after, so he left the game. Yeah, okay, so this is a pretty big move here. Or wait. No, okay, so this isn't the caution. I made a good fake here, and everybody went in. Well, except for the 10 car. He decided to stay out with me. Everybody else went in, though, for new tires. This was about lap 50. If you've done these Charlotte races, you can make it to lap 40, about 45, till his tires really start to do shit. And if you go lap 50 on these tires to go to pit, I don't think you can make them. I don't think you can do 50 laps on the tires. So I decided not to pit. This was a lap 50 caution. So I'm going to retain the lead here. Might have jumped a little bit again. Listen, man. I was so stressed about not getting plowed from behind. So I might have jumped the starts a little bit sometimes. But as you can see, like, the guys with new tires are definitely making moves. They're starting to come. I think it's that guy in the iRacing car right there, back there, who's got new tires. So if you're looking for the car, the closest with new tires, it's him. But, so I'm telling myself right here, I didn't go to caution. I'm praying right now that there is another caution that will come out in the next 5 or so laps, because that's what I thought was going to happen. I said, all these people are going to pit. I can't go to pit. I'm not going to go to pit. They're going to be super aggressive trying to pass people in the back. I'm going to have fucking track position. Hopefully they get into a wreck and cause another caution. And here's where the 10 makes his move. I gave him the inside. He overdrove it. I take the inside back. Got a little close there. I think we touched. I think I remember like a 0x showing up on my screen. But clean racing so far, He overdrives it into turn 1 again on the outside, ruining his tires at this point. At this point, this guy is killing his tires. And we're already on shit tires, so this guy's not doing good. So I'm able to get the lead back. Everything looks good. 3 cars behind. He's the guy on new tires. 10 cars defending super hard. And this is where we start to see some aggression out of the 10 and some pretty... I think this is where we start to see the not so fun racing from this guy. Oh, never mind. No, he gets passed cleanly by the number 3. Still able to keep that lead for a bit. Number 3 is coming though, and I know he's got the new tires. I've just seen him go practically up through the whole pack. So I'm starting to kind of veer high, try and get a better exit off, but it's just not helping me. So I went back inside for this. But you can just see my tires aren't gripping as much. I'm sliding up the track a bit. And caution came out. So caution comes out. And let's see what our incident was. Oh, 20 car just spawns out of nowhere. Gets into the grass. Oh, and just slowed down. And the 22 wasn't expecting it. Unfortunate for the 22. So, at this point, I'm fucking happy. I'm like, yes, this is what I needed. This is the caution I needed. This got me to about 40 laps for my tires, so I could do my one-stop strategy that I wanted to do the whole time. Now I'm kind of like thinking, okay, these guys are probably gonna go 2. That's pretty sick. So, I think this is our entrance on the pit road. Yeah. So I kind of faked again. I stayed high big time, and then last second cut low. And the battle off pit road is pretty much me and this guy. Like, this is the leaders, you know. So that would have been a NASCAR penalty for sure by him, but you know what? It's iRacing, so... Get the tires changed. And he just beats me off. He's just got a bit of a faster time than I do to get out there, and I spin my tires a little too much. Gives him 1 position over me. Yeah. Here we go. We go back to green. Yeah, here's where I get screwed. That guy on the outside had a busted car or something. When he hit the car in front of him, must have busted his engine or something. Super slow restart. Cannot go. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go, man. Like, I can't slow down for you. I get hit with the black flag for passing on the inside. So at this point I am livid. I am fucking livid. I'm probably like pretty much just bitching out the 22 right now, being like, man, if you're not gonna have a fucking car that can drive, just get off the track. I was pissed. I knew this is my race over. Yeah, so now I'm back on the track, and I am seeing red. So I'm telling myself, like, get those laps back right now. You got fucking fresh ass tires. Like, yes, the guys just got fresh tires too, but you just had to use another set. So you probably got 3 laps that are good on your tires compared to these guys, you know? Counting myself 2 laps down now. That's how many laps I was down, is 2. So now I'm just focused on getting those laps back. So I'm making a super aggressive move down low here. Well, less aggressive than I thought. I thought I was going to make it 3 wide, but I guess I didn't that time. But, like, I'm just fully sending my car in that fucking low line. Like, clearing people even before we end a turn 2. Like, I'm fucking flying right now. And I could just remember at this instant of driving, almost every lap I was doing, this guy was, the crew chief was telling me, oh, this is the best lap in the session. Oh, this is the best lap in the session. Like 3 laps in a row, I think I was hitting the best laps in the session. Now we're going a bit slower because we got lap traffic. That guy decided to move out of the way. And we got a little Ricky Bobby. So passing a little Castrol Edge Ford. Ford Taurus. So make easy work out of those guys. Oh, and then a caution comes out. Yeah, caution comes out around here. Alright, back to green. So now I'm starting pretty far back. I got lucky dog this caution, so I gained a lap back. So I'm back to a lap down. So at this point, I was pissed, but now I'm like telling myself, okay, man, maybe if there's just another caution, you get those positions back, you'll be good. You get that lucky dog. Hopefully, you know, more cautions come out, we get more lucky dogs. And as you can see now, the 10 car who I was battling, who I was clearly, well, not clearly, but, you know, I was running a better race than, like, the first half of the race. Well, now he's leading, so I'm seeing all these things, and I am still a little irritated, being like, man, this would have literally been my race. I would have literally won this race super clean. Oh, yes, and then there's that big ass spin that I've just narrowly avoided. It's narrowly avoided. I low-key forgot about that, but we'll look at that from a nice little proper view. So yeah, everybody starts to spin out here, and I went high and just I tried to avoid what was going down on the low side. Wasn't really paying attention to what was coming up on the high side, and I kind of bonked the 6 and got him loose, and he spun out. Is this still caution? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this 10 car, man, he starts beefing someone. I think it's the 6 car or something. He starts beefing someone next lap, and I do want to show this because it was really weird, and I don't know where it came out of, but yeah, see, look at this. He goes out, and he just taps the side of him. You're just giving him 0x for no reason. It's like, okay, dude, that's fucking weird. The 10 just jacks up the 1, man. I mean, okay, hold on. There were some brakes deployed, but the 10 should not have been that close. You need, like, you know, when we're back there, you see how much space, and then look, they just keep beefing and shit. I had a shit start too. I'd spun my tires because I was kind of telling myself I want to be in front of the 10 car. All right, and here's where some controversy goes on for myself and the 10. So, 10 car is trying to make this go 3 wide. I have a car that's lagging in front of me. He has to go low. So then he gets boxed in, and he decides to make a low side move. Well, kind of boxed in, but like he tries to go 3 wide in that lane. I'm going high because the car is just, it's hard to keep. You can't keep this lane down here and without letting off the throttle. And I'm not letting off the throttle for this guy. So you see me merge, you see him going down to make it 3 wide. I'm in that lane now. I mean, honestly, it looks like I came up more into him. I thought he was going to be pissed. I thought he was going to be pissed and he was going to come and wreck me. But he kind of holds his cool. So that was cool. I think he kind of knew, you know. Listen, I wasn't trying to wreck the guy. I was trying to race him hard. I think he knew the same. So he passes me there. And he's not brake checking me or nothing. And I was kind of scared because I seen this guy pretty much jack the car off the restart. That last lap. Or that last restart, so I was kind of like, fuck, man, he's gonna probably be pissed, but he gives me some respect. He knows, you know, well, probably knew that I didn't mean to deliberately spin him out. I meant to race him hard. I didn't mean to spin him out like that. And then we go back to green right here. And unfortunately, I still haven't got my lucky dog, so I'm still here, lap down. At first, I was thinking that caution might have been the one that did it. So now I'm back behind that 10 car, and at this point, I'm telling myself, there's no point in racing this guy. You kind of just fucked him over when you raced him last time. If I'm gonna have the exit speed off and get beside him, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna overdrive him in the turn 1 and make him force him high. Like, that's not what I'm doing. But I am getting better at corner exit, like I try to do. And then he bobbles up there. I'm like, okay, I'm making that move. You can't, if you're gonna fuck up the apron, I'm gonna make the move there. So mess up the apron. Make the pass on the hard. On my opinion, this guy probably was the hardest guy to pass on the track. So make my pass on him again. Just praying on those cautions right now, man. Just praying on them. The 23 lets me have the low side. He takes the high side. Able to clear him off turn 3 and 4. Caution flag comes out again. I'm not even going to bother looking for the incident this time. We're just going to fucking get through this because it's been a pretty long video. And I'm going to play these 2 laps to speed because this is some epic driving. And I'm gonna throw us in the gyro cam too. So yeah, everybody's checking up here. I'm like, okay, what the hell, man? Let's get going. Have a blistering corner exit. I'm able to make it 3 wide. Able to clear him. He makes another fucking... I think his car's just tight since the incident with me and him. I think he got into the wall pretty hard. So he just lets me have it. 2 more laps to go. I have currently broken into the top 10, but I'm seeing these 2 cars. I'm like, a top 8 would be pretty nice. These guys are battling each other pretty hard. So here I'm thinking about making it 3 wide. I decide against it. I'm like, I'm going to go hard inside. Follow this guy's line. He gets loose off of turn 3 and 4. And this is the pass for the finish. So sorry, this is white flag. Coming to the finish. And that is a confirmed 8th place for the race. After an unfortunate pit penalty for passing someone under, I guess, like the green flag start. And we rebound from 2 laps down to 8th place. I was pretty content with how I finished, despite knowing that I probably had a win coming up. And yeah, so I'm gonna end it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I might make more in the future. I do a lot of these iRacing stuff. I don't really like recording myself in the race because I get distracted and then I'll wreck. But when it comes to checking the replays over when I have some interesting races, I might do some more of this depending on how much support I get on this. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you guys in the next one.